Thank you for watching. Enjoying this video? Follow and subscribe my channel for more amazing content. Thank you for watching. Enjoying this video? Follow and subscribe my channel for more amazing content. Thank you for watching.
सलाम अलैकुम दोस्तों, मैं जंगल का सबसे स्मार्ट बंदर। कल मैंने इंसानों की तरह जीन्स पहन ली, लेकिन मसला ये हो गया कि दरख्त पर चढ़ते हुए मेरा मोबाइल जीप से नीचे गिर गया। अगर आपको पसंद आता है तो लाइक करो और चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब करो। लस्सी। सलाम अलैकुम दोस्तों, मैं जंगल का सबसे स्मार्ट बंदर। कल मैंने इंसानों
I used to stress about bills every single month until I figured out how to build income from home. I was financially stuck, feeling like there was no way out while wanting freedom for my family. Today, I make around $5,000 per month working from my laptop. And no, it's not crypto or dropshipping. It's not anything scammy. Let me show you exactly what I do, step by step. I decided to stop searching for get-rich-quick schemes and started learning real online skills. I realized I didn't need a degree. I needed a high-value skill and the consistency to stick with it. I started with something simple. I used to stress about bills every single month until I figured out how to build income from home. I was financially stuck, feeling like there was no way out while wanting freedom for my family. Today, I make around $5,000 per month working from my laptop. And no, it's not crypto or dropshipping. It's not anything scammy. Let me show you exactly what I do, step by step. I decided to stop searching for get-rich-quick schemes and started learning real online skills. I realized I didn't need a degree. I needed a high-value skill and the consistency to stick with it. I started with something simple. I used to stress about bills every single month until I figured out how to build income from home. I was financially stuck, feeling like there was no way out while wanting freedom for my family. Today, I make around $5,000 per month working from my laptop. And no, it's not crypto or dropshipping. It's not anything scammy. Let me show you exactly what I do, step by step. I decided to stop searching for
They saw my smile, but never felt the storm inside me. I carried pain so quietly that, that even my silence started to hurt. I trusted hearts that only came to break my mind. I gave love like sunlight to people who own.
They called Earth primitive. They called humans fragile. They were wrong. For eons, the galaxy looked upon our home with pity, or worse, laughter. They forgot where we were forged. Earth is not a cradle, it is a furnace. A high gravity death world where we didn't just survive the predators, we befriended them. We were never meant to fly, yet we touched the stars. We were never meant to lead, yet here we stand. When the first contact happened, they weren't shocked by our technology. They were terrified by our biology. On Earth, survival is not optional, it is mandatory. Every breath we take is a victory over physics. They studied our history and saw only chaos. They missed the most important part. We never quit. When the galactic hegemony decided to pacify Earth, they thought it would take a week. They arrived in numbers that should have broken our spirit. Cities went dark. Hope seemed lost. But they didn't realize humans are the galaxy's ultimate scavengers. We adapted their tech in hours. You studied our planet. You measured our weapons, but you never measured our will. We don't fight to win. We fight because we refuse to lose. That is the human way. For the first time in 10,000 years, the hegemony knew fear. They knew us. We are not the strongest species. We are not the oldest. But we are the ones who rebuild instead of destroy. Strength isn't about how much you can kill. It's about how much you can endure and still remain human. The galaxy is a different place now. The laughter has stopped. In its place, respect. Every star system now carries a single warning in their archives. Do not provoke. They say that in the galaxy there are predators, and then there are humans. We were the big mistake they never saw coming, and we are just getting started. Subscribe to join the legend, humanity. Fuck yeah.
What if I told you? We may have already received a message from aliens. For decades, NASA has maintained a stance of cautious observation, but the evidence hidden in the archives suggests a different story. It began in 1977 at Ohio State University, a signal so powerful it changed everything we thought we knew, known as the WOW signal. It lasted for 72 seconds. It was narrowband, intense, and perfectly matched the signature of an artificial source. Then there's Mars. Our neighbor has long been seen as a barren desert, but NASA's own rovers are finding something different. Vast reservoirs of liquid water hidden beneath the surface. Where there is water, there is almost certainly life. In 2021, the Pentagon did the unthinkable. They officially acknowledged the existence of unidentified aerial phenomena. These aren't just sightings. These are radar-confirmed objects performing maneuvers that defy our current understanding of physics. Beyond our solar system, the Kepler Space Telescope has discovered thousands of worlds. Many of these exoplanets reside in the Goldilocks zone. This is the zone where liquid water and perhaps life could exist. The math suggests we are far from alone in the cosmos. But this leads to a chilling question posed by physicist Enrico Fermi. If the universe is teeming with life, where is everybody? This is the Fermi paradox. Is the silence a sign of our isolation, or something far more mysterious that we have yet to understand? Deep in the Nevada desert, Area 51 remains the center of global speculation, a place shrouded in secrecy and whispers of reverse engineering. While the government admits the base exists, what happens behind those guarded fences remains one of the world's most guarded secrets. If we do meet them, what will they look like? Evolution on other worlds would follow entirely different rules than here on Earth. Scientists imagine beings shaped by gravity and chemistry we've never seen, from bioluminescent creatures to deep-sea intelligences. Intelligence might not always look human, but the drive to understand the universe is surely a universal trait. Maybe the real question isn't whether aliens exist. Maybe it's whether we're ready to meet them. For the first time, as we look to the stars, we aren't just looking for others. We're looking for our place in the universe. We are not alone.
What if I told you the most powerful telescope ever built has just seen something that shouldn't exist? The James Webb Space Telescope was built to find answers, but it just found a mystery that defies our very understanding of physics. NASA's most powerful eye is now peering into the deepest, darkest reaches of the cosmos, further than ever before. Webb isn't just looking far, it's looking back in time, seeing light that has traveled for over 13 billion years. By seeing in infrared, it can pierce through clouds of gas and dust that once hid the universe's most terrifying secrets. But what it found in the early universe shocked the scientific community. Ancient galaxies that are far older than they should be. They are forming too fast, too massive for their age. They appear fully grown just moments after the dawn of time. Some experts now believe our current Big Bang models may need a complete overhaul. The math simply doesn't add up. Either our understanding of physics is fundamentally incomplete, or something else, something unknown, is happening. Then there are the exoplanets. Webb has begun the hunt for worlds that could harbour life far beyond our solar system. It found signs of methane and carbon dioxide. On Earth, these are the signatures of life itself, biosignatures. Are we truly alone, or have we just found the first clue that the universe is teeming with life? Deep space is also hiding the invisible force that holds everything together, the mystery of dark matter, and supermassive black holes that grew far larger, far faster than any theory says they should. International agencies like the ESA are now scrambling to re-examine the very history of our universe. Every new discovery brings a more terrifying question. The silence of space is getting louder with every look. This changes our mission. Mars isn't just a destination, it's a stepping stone to the great unknown. A new space race is here, fueled by the impossible data Webb is sending home to Earth. New telescopes are already in the works to look even deeper into the very dawn of creation. Companies like SpaceX are already planning the ships that will take us where Webb is already looking. If Webb is right, the universe is faster, stranger, and maybe more crowded than we ever imagined. The universe is not what we thought it was. It is more terrifying and more beautiful than our wildest dreams. The truth is out there. Stay curious.
What if everything we know about life is incomplete? For decades, we have listened to the silence, but the silence is starting to speak. Our galaxy is home to over 400 billion stars, and that is just the beginning. Take Mars, a world hiding secrets beneath its frozen sands, waiting for us to uncover the truth. Beneath the ice of Europa, vast oceans wait in the dark. Life could be swimming there, right now. The government is no longer denying it. Objects with no visible propulsion are defying our laws of physics. If they are millions of years ahead of us, their technology would look like magic. Cities of light floating in the clouds. We have watched the stars for ages. Now the stars are watching us back. You are not alone. What if everything we know about life is incomplete? For centuries, we have looked at the stars and wondered, are we truly alone? Deep within the silence of the cosmos, something is calling. A mystery that has haunted our species since we first looked up. The universe is vast beyond human comprehension. Our own galaxy, the Milky Way, holds billions of stars, and around those stars, billions of planets. But if the universe is teeming with life, where is everybody? This is the Fermi paradox, the unsettling silence of a crowded cosmos. We begin our search nearby, Mars, a world once lush with water, now a frozen desert. But beneath the red dust, secrets remain. Further out, the moons of Jupiter offer even greater hope. Europa, an icy shell hiding a global ocean that could harbor life. In these dark, warm depths, life could be thriving, untouched by the sun, powered by the heat of the moon's core. And on Enceladus, geysers blast organic molecules directly into space. The building blocks are everywhere. We are at a turning point in human history. The evidence is mounting, and the scale of the universe practically demands that we reconsider our place in it. But some believe they are already here. Declassified reports and UAP sightings have forced a global conversation at the highest levels. The Pentagon has confirmed the authenticity of footage showing craft with no visible means of propulsion. What else is hidden in the archives? Is the government preparing us for a reality we aren't ready to face? Are we being slowly introduced to our neighbors? If they are advanced, their civilizations would be beyond our wildest dreams, harnessing the power of entire stars and bioluminescent cities, living in structures that float in the clouds of gas giants, or architecture that spans entire solar systems. They might communicate through light, gravity, or dimensions we have yet to discover. A consciousness fundamentally different from our own. Your curiosity is your greatest strength. It has brought you to the edge of your cradle, looking out into the vast unknown. The universe is more crowded than you think. We are not the only ones looking back at the stars. And you?
Everyone thinks the first 100K is the hardest, but the real trap starts right after you hit it. The 100K trap is lifestyle creep, trading your freedom for a depreciating asset. Don't fall for it. Instead, put your money to work. 40% in index funds, 30% in your business. Control the flow. Scale your systems. Hire experts. Automate everything. Your time is more valuable than your labor. When your assets pay your bills, you've won the game. That's where true freedom begins. Because the goal was never just the money, it was the power to choose how you spend your life. The first 100K builds wealth, the next builds freedom. Start building today.
Let me tell you something nobody tells you about money. Rich people don't work for money. Money works for them. Poor people buy liabilities. Wealthy people build smart assets. The difference between being broke and being free isn't how much you earn, it's what you own. Meet Daniel. He has a good salary. He works hard, but at the end of every month, his balance is zero. Daniel got a raise, so he bought a better car. He got a bonus, so he went on a luxury vacation. He was rich in income, but he was poor in assets. He was trapped in a cycle he didn't even see. One day, Daniel realized that if he stopped working, the money would stop coming. That's not freedom, that's a job. He decided to stop working for money and start building things that work for him. This is his blueprint.
In exactly 365 days, you are going to be somewhere. Will you be in the same spot, or will you be unrecognizable? Most people aren't afraid of failing. They're afraid of the work. Success isn't a subscription service. It's a slow, quiet process of discipline. You're waiting for the perfect time, but perfect is just a pretty word for procrastination. You're building a habit of quitting. Stop looking at the mountain and just look at your feet. One step, one rep, one page. That's how the mountain gets climbed. The version of you that wins is already inside you. Hard work doesn't guarantee success, but a lack of it guarantees failure. Choose your hard. If you're ready to start, comment committed below. Follow for the reminders you need. Let's get to work. Today is day one.
People think making money is hard. No, building assets is hard. Making money is easy after that. In today's world, smart people don't chase salaries. They build systems that pay them daily. AI businesses, automated YouTube channels, digital products, online brands. What?
From the streets to the stadium lights, dreams are rising, hearts unite. No borders can keep us apart. The game is love, the game's our hearts. One world, one dream, we stand as one. The fire of football like the sun. Voices rising, hear the sound. The world together, the time is now. Sous le ciel, nos chants s'élèvent, l'espoir nous guide, rien ne s'achève. Main dans la main, on chante plus fort, le football est notre trésor. Un monde, un rêve, toujours ensemble, nos pas résonnent, la terre tremble, les voix s'unissent dans le vent, la coupe du monde, c'est maintenant. De norte a sur, la pasión lo llama, fútbol en el alma. Fuego en la mirada, baila la gente, vibra el corazón. Somos el mundo, la misma canción.